seed 11, so not set to be here, but he is in top 4 territory.
Set to show us why he deserves to be here. That's dang sure.
But so is NoTag, to his credit.
So we actually talked about this a little bit beforehand. NoTag definitely not going to go with the Mario in this matchup. Instead, relying with a little bit more patience on this Samus. Don't need to scrap with Yoshi when that double jump armor can foil even your tightest windows of those combos.
Oh my god, this is actually crazy. So NoTag has played...
The shield break!
Oh no, it's over?
What
okay.
can you cook, NoTag? I am interested.
Damage. That's good, that's some damage. I'll take that. But NoTag has played 3 fewer sets in this tournament than Pharaoh. Pharaoh is now 10-1 in this bracket.
That is wild.
And NoTag is 7-1 going into this. Pharaoh, I mean, the mental stack has got to be stacking, but I feel like he's still no worse for wear, looking pretty good, fighting off this Samus.
I mean, yo, I'm the biggest NoTag fan in the room right now, but at this point, if you're playing 10 matches, just give him the check.
True. It's like, you got the money. I mean, he getting in the money. He making something tonight, trust me.
You got to get a little something.
It's a long ride back to New Jersey.
You got to get the big piece of chicken instead.
Exactly. He's got to experience Canes while he's down here, you know what I'm saying? All right, so we got NoTag filling out the roster with the up air to try to do some more damage, but I mean, in 154, how much more damage do you need to do on Yoshi? Yeah, this is any kind of a strong hit will take it, but instead Yoshi off stage with that edge guard, just tons of pressure that Pharaoh's able to apply because you have to fade back in those spots. You have to use those bombs for that added mobility. If you do not, it's an easy neutral air to kill. Charge shot. 188?
Yeah, this character is heavy. Yoshi is silly.
That is true. Yoshi is deceptively heavy. It's all the heavy lead boots or something like that.
Mario be jumping on this character like it's nothing. What is this?
Like Frankenstein. So he's going to keep stomping, but he's going to lose that first stock, so no worries. 67% on NoTag. That's still not too much to worry about. You can make that back up in a combo yourself, get some good up air strings, and now if you can force out some of these harder options like the air dodge and stuff like that, maybe we can find frame traps in the future.
It feels as though in this matchup, the biggest problem is going to be the verticality that Yoshi can cover. NoTag wants to go ahead and lock down the horizontal with these shots, but instead, Pharaoh is just, look at the aerial mobility that he's able to cover. NoTag is never safe.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually crazy because I'm thinking about like how I was watching Pharaoh like fight Jackal 2 weeks ago on like Fusion stream, and now he's just like here beating some of the best players in our region and every other region represented here in Sticker 5. It's crazy. Bursting out of that combo with the aerial as well. Gets the parry into the up B. Definitely not going to kill, but tons of damage right here. And NoTag needs every drop of it. Forward air again. Going to send Pharaoh to an awkward spot. But look at this. No edge trap, no projectile setup. Pharaoh's just able to go ahead and drift in from such a high angle that NoTag does not have any hope to cover. Yeah, this is really tough. So now he's going to have to find his way back. 143. Might have put himself in an awkward spot here, but that's okay. Finds his way back. A quick nair from Yoshi is all you need to make things right. It's the Band-Aid. Yeah, that it is. One heck of a hitbox for sure, but now trying to go and get the command grab in the wrong direction. That leaves you vulnerable to the DI check on the up throw, and Pharaoh did not pass. See me after class. Exactly. I mean, it felt like that up throw was the tonic that NoTag really kind of needed to kind of bring this game back. Still, look at all this damage, and you don't want to die off the top. That would be humiliating. But no, like, let's not be crazy. That may not be crazy. Looking a little bit cursed right there, though. Pharaoh trying to go ahead and put the final nail in NoTag's coffin here game 1, but now starting to see a little bit of that slippery game plan that Samus is famous for. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can hear the crowd actually getting a little bit excited here. Pharaoh starting to cook with the crowd behind him. Oh, that should be dead, though? Just jab one? What is this setup? Wait a second. I mean, it's not over yet. I like the idea, but there's just a miss opportunity here, but we still are able to catch the roll in, react to that appropriately with the back roll. I need to know what you were thinking with the jab one instead of an up smash or a forward smash or any kind of a strong move right there. He got the roll out. Like, he understood what NoTag was trying to do from a defensive option. You're right. But, like, dog, you don't need to make a fool out of NoTag. Yeah, that might have been playing with his food a little bit too much. Just a bit. Or it could have been a misinput. You never know. Could be. I mean, Pharaoh's talking. I'm sitting here to listen because obviously he got something to say. Game 1 going his way, and I want to say a pretty solid fashion. It felt as though in the neutral, which is where you Mario expect Samus. No. Oh no Mario. I'm thinking lock it in with Samus. Oh, okay. We had a game plan. You just got to execute a little bit better. How many ledge traps did NoTag get?
zero. We saw no real pressure exploited because every single time Pharaoh was using that double jump armor to work around the blasters and the bombs. If NoTag gets the opportunity to set up, I think we see the match go the exact opposite direction.
If he can complete his flow chart, we might be in a very different kind of game. We just need to see him lock in and do the thing he needs to do. Do the right optimal Samus plays. There's the jab, run back, grab. That's a pretty common idea, but look at that.
Don't you love it when your spike doesn't break the armor?
Yoshi doesn't matter because it's, you know, it's just like, okay, I got enough armor to tank that and then some.
You got a hard noggin, that's for dang sure. Not actually going to get intercepted by any of those aerials instead. And Shrek with that neutral air, not going to work out though. Instead, not actually able to intercept with the up air either. So NoTag, no pressure whatsoever. Rolling away, not going to get caught by that nair though.
Yeah, and then they very, very exploitable and punishable with grab. That's the kind of thing that, like, NoTag, if you're trying to set up the conditioning for Pharaoh to get him to shield, obviously Yoshi has an incredible shield and cannot be poked. That just means that if you're looking for the grab too frequently, Pharaoh's able to play around it, but so far it's the back air that's going to be able to take that stock early enough that it keeps NoTag alive.
Double up air for solid damage right here, but you need to go ahead and really force Pharaoh to respect your tools. It does feel as though Pharaoh's getting away mobility-wise. This is what you want to see. You want to see more charge shots connecting, more Zairs connecting. Otherwise, if Pharaoh's just going to be able to approach you from above, then how can you have any kind of a defensive game plan?
I love the egg lay follow-up, like recognizing like NoTag's going to be looking for a way out to escape to ledge where Samus feels safe, and then running in with the dash attack just to not only push him off the stage, but also get extra damage in the process. And now a almost lapping Pharaoh is NoTag.
Actually, what a cancel right there. That little neutral B pump fake had Pharaoh thinking, oh, I just need to hit no buttons whatsoever, and then NoTag says, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and smack you around instead.
All right, it looks like when NoTag is able to play his game, as you mentioned, Scabs, I mean, things could happen that Pharaoh is not prepared for. Still looking for more damage, and even at that low height, you're not going to get the kill here. It's Town and City with the high ceilings. It's just going to be looking for a little bit too much.
Use the double jump right here, so Yoshi is very vulnerable to this string. Using one egg, and look at the 80 already. That finally actually bursting out of disadvantage with that one hit, though.
Yeah, falling in with the egg is sort of like a Mario falling in with the fireball. It's like it gives you that kind of self-protection, the insurance you need to catch NoTag when he's looking for another one of those high-up juggles.
Let's get the aerial as well to force an edge trap situation. The bombs not going to set up too much there. Pharaoh's still getting out of the corner very well. Jab block into a big combo, perhaps.
Well, and then the air dodge gets NoTag out of harm's way. He gets himself back to safety, and he's looking okay. But the air dodge in, we're not gonna see a charge shot. We are looking for the up throw rather, but okay. Remember that it's Town and City. I kill off the side here, duh.
Just using that gun too as a way to allow Pharaoh to just land aggressively. We've seen it time and time again. Yoshis like to hit buttons, and especially when you have a character whose out of shield options are okay, like Samus. You got the up B, but typically you're expecting to get away with that for free.
Yeah, and so it's always better for you to just reset, get some distance between you and the Yoshi player. You can play around the egg, but you can't play around the approaching nair that we know Pharaoh loves so well.
All right here, so drawing even is NoTag, and he might have that Mario cap on, but Cabby ain't talking to him right now. We are sticking with Samus.
Yeah, exactly. Cabby just sitting in the back like the Green Goblin mask. Like, you're weak, you are weak. And now, I mean, FD, if this is the option here for Pharaoh, not often that you see someone take Samus to FD, but Pharaoh is feeling bold right now.
Real talk, this is a great stage for Yoshi, given how defensive this character can play. I'm thinking of like some of the bigger name Yoshi mains that we saw at the beginning of the game, like Raptor in the Wall. Those players play defensively.
It's true.
So perhaps what we're going to see from Pharaoh is using those bouncing eggs to just terminate a couple of these angles that Samus can try to go ahead and set up a campaign.
And the thing is, if you're looking to get these juggles, like, yeah, it is kind of difficult to pin Samus down. They do the little bobbing and weaving with the bomb drops. That can be difficult for your sharking opportunities, but Pharaoh, if he's not going to get sharked himself, could find plenty of opportunities to let it rip. These up airs are good.
Also, if I'm going to go ahead and say, I want to see Pharaoh use less double jumps. It does feel as though he's had his double jump intercepted a couple times, and every time that happens, NoTag makes him pay to the tune of 80% very nearly.
Well, Samus is a character that makes you have to jump, and that's something that NoTag knows full well and is using to his advantage. Still, it's not going to keep him from losing the first stock. Now Pharaoh has the gentle lead. Let's see if he's able to capitalize further.
Does get the forward air right there to force Pharaoh off stage, but yet again intercepted by the missiles this time. Low recovery, getting back for just about free, and the edge trap just jumping through that forward air yet again. No pressure applied. Be very nearly going to kill, maybe around 200%.
Yeah, and even then it's still tough because you have a little bit of verticality, but again, there's no platforms to do that on, so you're limited to where you find that startup. And there we go again.
Still not going to do it, though. Yoshi, a heavier character for sure.
Yeah, you cannot stale it at this point if you're looking for that as a consistent kill option. You probably have one more in you.
And now just using the double jump into the air dodge back to stage and a reversal entirely. Look at how well Pharaoh is playing on the stage. Finally, the third up B. What did I say? 200%, eh?
Yeah, you were right. And I think I was also right because it looked like he was looking for a lot of those Yoshi up air strings because that's the MO right now for Pharaoh on FD. He's looking for these big lead-ins with the up tilt, getting the juggles, and keeping NoTag from either taking center stage back or enforcing him back to the ledge is the big thing he's looking for.
Use the double jump yet again in the armor. Oh, actually use the neutral air dodge to get the kill in that position. I mean, I got hit by that blaster shot. That was a phenomenal play by Pharaoh.
That was really smart. And I mean, I think it's just the maneuverability of being able to like pass through with the air dodge, not really worrying. And the Yoshi air drift, this is something that we haven't really talked about, but it's so insane.
It's so pivotal, too. The character just does not function if he cannot shark you in the air. And Samus, there's a big disparity in mobility right there.
Certainly, but you have the momentum canceling things like the B reverses that allow you to do things like get yourself away and shift your momentum on a dime. That's super important for evading some of Yoshi's options, but even then, Pharaoh feels like he's inevitable right now.
Tries to go ahead and get the command grab going, but instead the up B breaks out of the position, but now NoTag in the corner, and he's not making it back.
Oh, and just like that, Pharaoh goes all the way out there. I love the risk reward for him right now, and he just let it fly.
And look at that, emphatically banning stages right there too. Pharaoh getting a little bit pumped up after a lukewarm game one. Game two, all Pharaoh.
That's what you need to see if you're a Pharaoh fan out there. NoTag fans going to have to like liven up the venue, and you can see the chants on both sides coming out. It feels like every team in the venue is like cheering for their respective homeboy. So,
all right. What is the stage? I think the stage is going to pick the character.
Yeah.
Like, is Pharaoh banning for Samus or is Pharaoh banning for Mario? Are we going to see Town and City left open, or are we going to see Smashville left open?
I don't know. That is a good question. It's probably a 50-50 at this point.
I mean, honestly, I'm banning for Samus. I'm banning for Samus, and if you want to take me like Mario on triplats, I'll do that.
I mean, he's thinking. He's really thinking. And the longer he thinks, the more I think he's just going to go right back to Samus.
What'd I say? Cappy talking. Cap, what's Cappy got to say right here?
We don't want to listen to Cappy. We don't want to hear him. Small battlefield. Could be
okay,
Samus.
that's a Samus stage.
Yeah, this could be Samus. Although I will say, if you ban Battlefield, could be Mario. Right? If Battlefield was banned and you want to take the next best thing,
I would honestly go Smashville in this matchup. Just make it so Yoshi's mobility makes it so that Mario can really have a lot of trouble catching him. So make it a smaller stage, make it a little bit easier to just intercept this aerial character.
Okay. Yeah, very true. We'll have to see.
We'll have to see, though. No. All right, Cappy took him over. What can we do?
Yeah, here we go. Cappy, revenge. He's back, y'all.
All right, the NoTag Mario, that's what got him here after a couple slick wins against that Ridley in loser's bracket. Now the question becomes, what can NoTag cook here in the canonical matchup right here?
So this is interesting. We talked about the airspeed for Samus not being super great. It is great for Mario, and you have the ability to go toe-for-toe in the air with Yoshi. Still has some big hits that can get armored, but you can just continue to get your consistent options. But just like that, you find the reset as the air dodge over ledge means that you die.
I think it was actually he beat out the double jump armor too.
Yeah.
Like that's every resource in Yoshi's kit gone. But
just
we
like
still
that?
get the down air off the top perhaps. NoTag has to use the
rage.
air dodge, and look at that Pharaoh fiending for that Mario stock.
If he had any rage there, it would have been good. But the drag down into the up tilt, he's not done yet. Pharaoh finding every conversion in the book. Oh my God, he's got him on his own. He's got the spikes to match.
Return both of those characters just blow for blow, hit for hit. This is a complete reversal of momentum after those first two pivotal games.
This is getting absolutely crazy. The crowd comes alive with every major hit that starts up. We got some good up tilts to start us off, and now a very well-placed egg on ledge to kind of keep NoTag in like a scared position. Gets the air dodge, cannot get any more here. Gonna have to just force his way in.
Yeah, that's the problem. At low to mid percentages, Mario's combo game is basically one aerial and then you're done against this Yoshi.
Okay. Double jump armor expended, and now we have a lot more here. There's a trade that means NoTag gets sent off in an unfavorable position. It could be Pharaoh's chance, but he misses out the chance to get that down air, and it's just going to reset to neutral here.
Great use of the cape in that position right there, just catching Pharaoh a little bit greedy with these projectiles. Misses the tech on the platform and dies for it.
Just like that, it was like a dash attack on ledge that NoTag was looking for the sliding dash attack to try to catch Pharaoh unawares, but these trades are working out for Pharaoh so well. Just like that, no roll on the platform, you can't go anywhere.
Fading in and out right now is NoTag trying to get a strong hit, but the mash.
He's looking for a third as well. Pharaoh really looking for the egg lays. There it is again, the sliding dash attack. That's it.
That time it will do for sure. Only 38%. This is anybody's game. The crowd is alive right here as NoTag fights for his tournament life.
This is getting crazy. We see an up air, but there's no conversion in the tank. We've got an air dodge, but no punish here from Pharaoh. Both of them kind of having inklings of getting something here, but do we get another up air? We just find a reset to center stage, and Pharaoh just lets him have it.
Does get the fireball, but not able to get an up air. Instead, Pharaoh's the one landing these projectiles. No! He gets the spike, and there's no tech on the pledge.
No way that hitbox was real!
I thought that NoTag was going to be able to DI in and get a tech on the edge, unable to do so, and what a run Pharaoh is having.
Pharaoh going off yet again in a 3-1 over NoTag. Now punches his ticket further in this bracket. He already came all the way